Hey guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is the Lady Designer, and we are here with our very first Prehistoric Kingdom episode with early access. So in case you missed it, yes, you can now all play Prehistoric Kingdom in early access. Unlike previously when we played when it was still in like a closed beta and a closed alpha. So yeah, if you're interested in playing this game, our channel is sponsored by Instant Gaming. So via their website, you can grab a Steam key with a nice discount. I will make sure to put a link in the description of this video and in the pinned message of the comment section so you can easily find it and you can play Prehistoric Kingdom yourself right now as well. Now, I do want to point out one more time that Prehistoric Kingdom really is still in early access, so this does mean the game is far from finished yet. It is already fun to play, but yeah, there will still be a lot more things and animals added in the game in the future, but it also still has like a lot of bugs and some other issues, so please do keep this in mind if you decide to jump into this game. This game is just not finished yet. I, for example, had a bug, which I also had when I was playing during the alpha stage, which was that I went back into a save file and simply everything was gone from what I've built. Like, all there was left was some terraforming, but all rocks, foliage, trees, and animals were all just simply gone. Now, I was very lucky that I had another save file, so when I opened that file, everything was fine and back again. But yeah, it did really make me a little bit sad for a few minutes, as I really did think that everything I just built was all gone and I had to start all over again. So yeah, please do make sure to make several save files just in case. Like, I don't know if that was the fix or that I was just very lucky. But yeah, these kind of things can happen if you play a game that is still in really big development and stuff, which is fine. Just if you know it in advance, then I think you are good. But yeah, hopefully this isn't going to happen again in the future, and hopefully the devs will be able to fix this bug as soon as possible so it will not happen again in the future. Now, for those that are wondering, Prehistoric Kingdom is not made by the same developers of Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution, even though you may recognize a lot of things like game mechanics in this game, and you would maybe think that, but this game is being developed by a small indie developer called Blue Meridian, and I specifically say small because it is also important to keep in mind that development for this game goes a lot slower than you are maybe used to when looking at Planet Zoo or Jurassic World Evolution, for example, because they are made by a pretty big company in comparison. So it's definitely not a bad thing, but it's just good to keep in mind that the progress for Prehistoric Kingdom is going a lot slower in comparison to these other games that we also played on the channel. Now, I know a lot of people out there would really love to hear my opinion about all these 3 games and which one would be better, which one is best, but I'm afraid you are at the wrong place here on my channel if you're expecting me to pick which one will be better or not, or whatever opinion. I truly think that all these games, whether it's Planet Zoo, Jurassic World Evolution 1, 2, Prehistoric Kingdom, they all can exist fine next to each other, and this does not have to be like a competition or anything like that. I think all games have their pros and their cons, and in the end of the day, I just think all these games are fun in their own way of playing. So in my opinion, if you like these type of zoo games just as I do, then I'd say just be very excited and happy that there is another awesome zoo game you can pick, and like the zoo game, just enter the lovely game world and just enjoy all the games next to each other, because I think they're all worth it in their own way. Like, the only thing, of course, you need to keep in mind at this point in time with Prehistoric Kingdom, that there are still like a lot of things missing, like more variety of animals, animal animations, a lot of management aspects, and breeding, for example. So at the moment, I think it's fair enough to say you should not expect too much yet of Prehistoric Kingdom, like management-wise and animation-wise, etc. Because, yeah, well, they are still working really, really hard on it. But just see it as a really fun, big sandbox game where you can create beautiful parks with and obviously enjoy your most favorite animals. And obviously, in the future, when the game gets more updates, a lot more will be added to the game. And I think if I'm correct, the final version of the game will include around 50 animals or so. Like as of right now, if I'm correct with this early access version, you will have around 20 species to enjoy. Now in this video, we are adding one of my most favorite animals of the game so far, the mammoth. Like I do think the mammoth looks absolutely fantastic. I really do hope breeding will be added very soon in the game though, because I just really would love to see a little mammoth walking around in this zoo. Like that would be just super amazing. Now, other animals that I would really like to check out during this small series that we're going to do during early access are like the woolly rhino and the smilodon, and of course also check out the aviaries where we can now add the archaeopteryx. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And next to the microraptor, but obviously we're also going to play around with all the dinosaurs that are added in the game so far. So yeah, we definitely have a lot to explore and find out. One thing that was already in the beta, I did not really play in the beta, I only played in the alpha version of the game, but I do know like the waterfalls, for example, they were already added in the beta, and I actually do think that it's a very nice and easy way to create like a beautiful waterfall in your rocks and stuff. Like obviously, what we already saw with the alpha stage of the game was like the resizing of your rocks and your trees and stuff, which is definitely also very, very useful and super handy for creating your habitats. Like it's really very easy also with like the brush you have with the trees and the bushes and the duplicating function. So you can have like this rock formation set and then just duplicate it around. Like everything goes pretty fast and stuff, so I do really like that. It's a pretty fast progress. But yeah, we're not really building just yet with like the wall sets and stuff. So that is definitely something that we're going to explore and check out during this series. But this definitely was a lot of fun to check out the game for the first episode and add the lovely mammoths in our park. But yeah, we definitely have a lot of different animals to explore as well. So yeah, this first episode was definitely one to get a bit used of all the controls and the game again. But in the next episode, we are also going to try out some more things with like, as I said, like building shelters and other buildings in the game. So yeah, please do stay tuned for that. And we're just gonna have some fun with Prehistoric Kingdom on the channel as well. Next to, of course, Planet Zoo that we're already playing. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, please do make sure to subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, because I do really hope that I can inspire you all with my builds. Leave a like at the video if you guys enjoyed, of course, and do not forget to check out Instant Gaming if you want to grab this game yourself with a nice discount. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys!